heart attack. Fast, fatal, heart impact. Past painful scars, in fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact, don't ask, grab reactions, jacked, attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new submerged juice. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember you're discreet now, get ready for defeat now.
As I stand there, I remember I will always be a monster. I've broken one world already, so why not another? Now, with that being said, let's give a brief little review. Now, in the last part a lot was going on. The Hulk landed on Sakaar, and he was sold as a gladiator. Meanwhile, the Earth's heroes, they were realizing one simple mistake. Specifically, Tony Stark. Because of his capital punishment of the Hulk, a hero who's done more good than any villain out there, many people aren't too sure what to say about that. Tony Stark just kicked off Civil War. Because the Earth's heroes, they're now put into a bit of a position. There are people who have been possessed, brainwashed, or who have temporarily let go of their own morals, and they've done heinous crimes. However, that was in the past, and they were able to repent and try to make up for their actions. However, there is the Hulk. The Hulk, he was punished. Anytime they needed to rely on somebody, if they couldn't rely on a sentry, they relied on the next best thing, a giant green rage-fueled monster. Now, the Avengers, yeah, they're divided on how to exactly handle this. Right now there are plans to bring, well, Deku back. And right now Tony, he is aware of one simple thing. Deku, he has more children. He left the life of a hero to be a father. And Deku just had that taken from him. And right now Tony, he is making peace with his god. Because he knows that whenever Hulk comes back here, he will not have mercy for him. Now, with that being said, Hulk has been on Sakaar for 1 week, and in this time, a lot has happened. Now, Hulk has faced off against the Red King, and he even fought Kyra, his shadow. And the two, they actually had a battle. Whenever the Hulk was ripping and tearing apart the large monster in front of him, the Red King saw this. And whenever the Hulk attacked him, there actually was where Kyra, she stepped in and knocked the Hulk away with a simple punch. Him being sent flying as the two, they landed directly back in the arena. Her actually stepping down, as right now the Red King, he does stare at that. And he does watch. As right now, he's a bit annoyed. Him actually going to directly suit up, as he does fly down. Now, the Red King does stare at the Green Hulk, and right now, he does tell the man in front of him to kneel. Now, Hulk does not comply, and right now the Red King does directly go to throw a sword at him, telling him to fight. Now, the Red King would rush forwards. As Hulk does pick up the blade, he smashes it over his head in an attempt to try and kill the Hulk. Both the blades shattering as the Hulk does rush forwards. Him with a powerful left hook, bringing it upwards and smashing into the Red King's armor. Now, the Red King is sent flying backwards, and right now Kyra does stand there, and she actually is waiting for the word of the King, who did inform her not to get involved. Now, the Hulk does go to rush forwards. As the Red King does go to get back up, he grabs a weapon, and right now he does go back in. Him attempting to try and stab into the Hulk, as the Hulk does go to bring up his own hand. Him smashing into and going to pull off the arm of the robot. Now, Kyra steps in. After the Red King, he ordered the Hulk onto his knees with a obedience desk. Now, Hulk, yeah. After he was told to kneel, the Red King announced to all of them, right now he is going to let the Hulk live, because he is insubordinate. Now, the Hulk actually does look down, him going to directly clutch at the remains of the swords and grab onto them, as he does take a very large piece and directly going to try and rush forwards onto his feet, fighting the obedience disc as right now whenever Hulk is going to get back up, the Red King does turn, Hulk slashing across his face as Kaya does directly to step forwards and smash the Hulk across his face, him being sent flying backwards and onto the ground. Now, Kaya does going to step forwards more and inform the Beast to stand down, and that the Red King has granted him mercy. Now, Hulk is going to turn, him getting back onto his feet, as right now he actually does feel the obedience disc zap at him. Now, that was how the interaction went, and Kyra, she was impressed with the Hulk. However, she wasn't that impressed. Now, she could look down and see the green blood of the Hulk. Now, there actually was where Deku, him and his Warbound, they were united. After they were put into the maw and they fought, and eventually it was only the 7 remaining. Korg had to fight against his brothers, and he even had to help fight against the Brood. Now, there actually is the Hulk. The Hulk, he's annoyed. And there actually is Deku. Deku currently is in his mind, and he's trying to talk to his other personalities. Try and understand a few more things. I mean, he's chatted with them before, but right now with him stuck here, there's not much to do. He can give Hulk mostly control, but there's still the issue though. Handing over complete control to the Hulk, is that a good option right now? I mean, the Hulk can call upon him whenever he does need help, but, I mean, right now, the Hulk should probably just handle things on his own. Now, Deku, he would do this. And right now the Hulk, after the 1 week, they currently are on a hunt for wild beast, or the wild bots. Now, Hulk has fought, and he has showed exactly how tough he is. And many people have called him the Green Scar. Now, many people, they do have their theories on the Hulk, especially because whenever he does fight, his blood grows life. And that is a part of an ancient tale, a story here on Sakaar many have long thought the Red King was a part of. But right now the Green Scar, he must be the Sakaarson. Now, there actually is where Kyra, she does stand there. And right now, after the latest battle, where the Wildbots, they fought against the Hulk and his Warbound, they are getting ready. Now, Kyra, she does observe. And right now she is intrigued. The warrior known as the Sakaarson, or the Green Scar. Many people have theorized as to what he is. And right now, she has been told by the Red King, keep an eye on him. However, only interfere if things do seem necessary. Now, right now while everybody they are eating, there is whenever the room does have the door get blasted open. And right now the rebels of the kingdom, they do try to shout out to everybody that they are now free. And the rebels would like them to join their cause. They fight for the gladiators, and the gladiators should fight for them, if they do want to remain free. Now, right now Deku, he does feel the Hulk tug at him. And right now after Deku, he's pulled back into the front of his mind, he does actually look around. And the Hulk just tries to give him a rundown. As right now, there actually is Kyra, who she is intrigued, waiting for what might happen. And right now Hulk, he does stand there as he does continue to eat. And right now, Deku, he does try to somewhat inform the Hulk. Right now this might be their best bet. Right now might be their best option. I mean, it might be the best thing for them right now. Run and get to the ship. Blast off and get out of here. Now, Deku, he's not really thinking too much about this. Especially because the Hulk, he corrects him and asks Deku a question. The Hulk asking Deku one thing. How long does he think it would take them to get back to Earth if he starts rebuilding the ship right now? And Deku, he pauses. And the Hulk, in that time, while he's chewing, he does listen and get no response. Right now, Deku, he is thinking. And that is not good. Because Deku, he's realizing one thing. He'll miss it. He won't be there for the child. At best, in his mind, his experience, everything, all of it, it comes down to one simple thing. By the time they would get back to Earth, him rebuilding the ship, I mean, even if the ship has a star map, a star chart, and a location beacon, a way to get back to Earth, all these variables he doesn't know about. The possibility of them getting back to Earth, it's less than 10%. And that's being very, very generous. And Deku, he feels rage overcome him. However, more than that, it's sorrow. Deku, he has this gut-wrenching emotion, and he doesn't know how to process it. And right now the Hulk, he does feel Deku somewhat shut down, close himself off. And the Hulk, he does stay quiet. As right now, after going to stand up, he does walk back to his place, the room he's been given as a gladiator. Now, whenever the Hulk does go to run out of the room, or walk out, I should better say, he does try to at least call for Izuku. As right now, after he does go to walk out, there actually is where someone does go to swing a weapon directly up towards him. And Hulk does go to bring up his hand and grab at it to block it with his armored hand. Now, Kaira does stand there. And right now the Hulk is going to tell her, stop it. You're getting better. I've had to. This place is different than mine. You say that, but we don't even know what you are. Tell me, Green Scar, what are you? Me? I'm the Hulk. No, not that. What exactly are you? Huh. What? Do you want a lesson about my species? I'll tell you what I am. Violent. Powerful. Angry. That's what I am. So you don't even know, do you? Know what? What you seem to be? What people think you are. You need more power. Isn't that right? What of it? I serve the Red King. That is my pact. But if you are to survive on this planet, you should know. A lot of people have eyes on you. Especially me. Now, Hulk, if that is your real name, it isn't. I will be going. The Red King, he has much planned. And if you do interfere with that, we may come into conflict again. Now, while that is currently happening with Deku and Hulk, there are actions where Hulk is going to head back to his room. And right now, after going to sit down, he does somewhat try to talk to Deku. However, Deku, he doesn't respond. He's not there. And he actually tries to ask every other personality if they can locate him. Meanwhile, Deku, he's just sitting there. And he's hiding. He doesn't understand. He's been betrayed by the Avengers. And he's been betrayed by Charles Xavier, the man who's had hope for him for years. He gave that man life again. And this man, he just stole everything he cares about. Now, Deku, he still is trying to plan things out in his head. However, giving up hope, right now, that's the best option for him. Because if he doesn't, well, if he holds on to it for too long, it could drive him mad. Now, the Hulk, he actually does stand up. And right now he has to do something he never really thought he'd ever have to do. Practice. And get better with weapons. Now, while that is currently happening with the Hulk, we do actually cut over to Jennifer Walters, who she has been busy. Ever since, well, the heroes and even some certain villains have come to a bit of a, you know, understanding, there's been a problem. There needs to be punishment for the bad, and there needs to be justice for the heroes. Heroes, at certain points, they've lost too much. And people are trying to debate, is there a limit to how much someone should need to kill before you execute them? And the Punisher? Yeah. The answer is quite simple for him. If it walks and talks like a duck or a criminal, it dies like a criminal. Now, Jennifer Walters, she is trying to understand what to do. As right now she has to stand there and look at the computer. It's telling her a few things. And right now, it's not good. People are divided. And even S.H.I.E.L.D., they're trying to get a handle on the situation. But they can't. And the world, they are watching. The Earth's heroes, they are divided. And right now, it's not good. And Jen, while she is staying there, looking at the computer, she actually does get to shrink back down. Her doing so, and going to stand up. As right now, she does try to relax. As somebody does come walking up behind her and asking if she's okay. Her turning and going to step away from the chair. I'm fine. Listen, Doc. We don't know what to do. Ever since we built this place, people have been looking for us. S.H.I.E.L.D. is still hunting us down. I mean, Rick is MIA to them. And he knows everything now. I mean, we can't just exist. And my grandfather, he's in hiding. People can't know he's alive. S.H.I.E.L.D. can't know. People, for years, they've been doing this to us. And right now, if we step in, I don't know. We can't just let this play out. We should be involved here, right? I don't know. Red said it very apparently. If we intervene, how do we know they won't just shoot us into space? How do we know they won't try and attack or kill us? And, well, you know, everything going on. I know, but I wanted to be on that capsule. The one heading in to go catch my cousin. I mean, if I can calm him down a bit, maybe we can get some form of justice. I mean, right? Maybe. But I doubt that. What do you mean? I'm a man of science, Jen. I have this incredible power, but I do have the same type of mind as your cousin. Intelligence, wise. However, rational thought, it is skewed whenever angered. There are actions people take that cannot be undone. And your cousin, as far as I am aware, he has done actions that he regrets. However, the taking of life is not one of them. But those men that he has killed are total strangers to him. Not friends, they are foe. So what does happen if he does decide to rip Iron Man in half? What happens if he does decide that whenever he does get onto the ship, and he sees Iron Man, if he's the only one there, to attack him? And what of the Avengers? What if a team is sent after him? Then, what do you believe will happen? I don't know. Exactly. Thor has been sent ahead. And right now, we don't even know where he's at. I get it. Listen, I know it'll take time for him to get there, but, I mean, sending him out there to handle Izuku for right now, it's not good. I mean, what are we gonna do? Just wait? Wait to wait for a bloody and beaten door to come back and say, "Hey, I found him." I mean, Tony has made a mistake. I get that. I can't forgive it. I won't forgive it. But this, I mean, I don't know. I'm just, I'm divided on it. Now, Red has come walking in. And right now, after Shizuka look towards Jen, Shizuka doesn't shrink back down. Her actually gonna bring her hands up and crack her neck, asking to what they're talking about. Red, I'm just trying to think. Do you think it would be right for my cousin to murder Iron Man? Well, do you think that it would be right for me to murder your cousin? Um, no. There's your answer. What did my cousin take from you? What he took? Your cousin killed somebody very close to me. I have reasons to hate him. Legitimate. And right now, I want him dead. Dead. Why? Because if he still draws breath, things are a problem for me. I can't deal with it. I want him down for the count. I want him to die. I am well aware as to his secrets, Jennifer. But I am not petty like that. I still have humanity. Something that your cousin seems to like to abandon from time to time. I won't go after his children. Now, Jen just stand there. And right now, after looking at the Red She-Hulk, Red is going to tell her. She is very, very much aware. And she has studied Hulk. She's researched him for years, attempting to recreate the experiment that made him that way. Her family has been destroyed by him and been left in ruins. So if she is going to take action, she will take action. It doesn't matter. She can understand a few things about the Hulk, however, such as the way he feels with his power, such as the way his mind sometimes drifts away from rational thought. These powers, they rely on emotion, and hers, they are a lot intriguing, a lot better. Now, if she does want to spar, then come with her. She was going to go do some more training, but she wanted to take a quick break. However, right now, she's pissed off. Now, Jen just go to look at the doctor. The man talking about how he'll do some more research into what to do, and what actions they may need to take or may not take. And right now, Jen is going away with the Red She-Hulk. As Red, she's trying to talk to Jen about a few things. Now, after the two do start training, they do discuss a bit more. And Jen is alarmed. Red is strong, if not stronger than her. But she still does have her own concern. She tries to modify herself. She tries to pour research and everything she can into making herself different. But why? Why does she do this to herself? Why is she so, well, dead set on fighting and killing the Hulk? That's what she wants to know. That's one of the questions she does have. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed, and have an amazing day. I will catch you guys in the next part.